Kia ora, I'm Craig Shearer, Chair of New Zealand Skeptics. Every year, New Zealand Skeptics presents its bouquets and brickbats to prominent people or organisations with relevance to skepticism or lack thereof. First up, New Zealand Skeptics likes to recognise excellence in the media or in other high-profile people. These are our Bravo Awards. The pandemic has provided a fertile breeding ground for misinformation and disinformation, but many journalists and academics have stepped up and written pieces which explain the science behind COVID, our response to it, and also calling out those promoting misinformation and pseudoscience. We've chosen to award quite a few Bravos this year. In no particular order, Susie Wiles from the University of Auckland. She won't need much introduction, but she's made many national and international appearances explaining the science behind COVID. Toby Morris, a cartoonist from the spin-off, he partnered with Susie and together they created cartoon video explainers, which are great examples of science communication. They've been shared extensively, including being used by the World Health Organization. Charlie Mitchell, a journalist from Stuff. He's written a variety of investigative articles on pseudoscience promoters. David Farrier, who runs the popular Webworm blog, for his commentary on people and groups promoting conspiracy theories, for example Billy TK, Sue Gray, Peter Mortlock from the City Impact Church, and the Tamakis from Destiny Church. Michael Baker, from the University of Otago Department of Public Health, for some great science communication around COVID. Hilary Barry, presenter on TVNZ's 7 Sharp, for promotion of vaccines and being a thorn in the side of anti-vaxxers. Keith Lynch, another journalist from Stuff, who's written some great articles around COVID explaining complex scientific concepts in an easy-to-digest manner. Helen Petousis-Harris from the University of Auckland and the Immunisation Advisory Centre for some great responses to COVID vaccine myths. And finally, Alison Campbell, blogger and retired lecturer from the University of Waikato, for her constant presence on social media comment threads calling out and correcting pseudoscience. We congratulate all our Bravo winners. On to a more negative side of things, we come to our Bent Spoon Award. Our Bent Spoon Award is for the organisation or individual which has shown the most egregious gullibility or lack of critical thinking in public coverage of or commentary on a science-related issue. In the age of the COVID pandemic, there have been many candidates, but one individual stands out. Dr. Simon Thornley, Senior Lecturer in Epidemiology and Biostatistics at the University of Auckland. Dr. Thornley stands out as an academic who has opposed New Zealand's approach to dealing with COVID. He was one of the founders of the COVID Plan B group, which opposed lockdowns and signed on to the Great Barrington Declaration. He has associated himself with fringe elements in New Zealand's anti-government and anti-vaccine movements, such as Voices for Freedom, and has appeared as an expert witness for lawyer Sue Gray's cases challenging the government's rollout of the COVID vaccine. His comments have included personal attacks and threats of legal action against other New Zealand scientists, and has claimed that they are corrupt and will be convicted of crimes against humanity. Most recently, he promoted the use of ivermectin as a treatment for COVID and co-authored a paper which tried to link mRNA vaccines with miscarriages and other pregnancy complications, strongly recommending against vaccination for pregnant persons. Happily, he has now retracted the paper. As an academic, we would expect that he would know better. May he suffer the shame of being awarded our Bent Spoon. Ending on a positive note, we present our Skeptic of the Year award in memory of Dennis Dutton. The award is given to the skeptic who has had the most impact within New Zealand skepticism. The award comes with a year's free membership to New Zealand Skeptics and $500 prize money. This year, we've decided to award a group rather than an individual. That group is Fact Aotearoa, which stands for Fight Against Conspiracy Theories. The Fact Group describe themselves as a grassroots information organisation working as a resource for media, health professionals, activists and educators. They've been quick to jump on misinformation being promoted online and in public. A few of their prominent wins include contacting venues to shut down in-person anti-vaxxer events and initiating a complaint to New Zealand's Law Society about anti-vax lawyer Sue Gray, which has been taken up. It is with great pleasure that we award them Skeptic of the Year, and we wish them continued success with their hard work and skeptical activism.